Okay, today we're going to take a look at the Binding of Isaac, so let's go ahead and get started here, and let's play as Isaac just to keep it simple. We are going to start out on our first level. Our first room, in fact, is right next to the item room, indicated by this golden door, so we'll walk on in here. Let's go ahead and pick up the magnet. This is going to allow items to just be magnetized to us, which is good. We'll go ahead and take out these flies and destroy these guys who are full of flies. Not a big deal, these guys just run away from you, and the flies aren't much of a problem on their own. So, to the north there we have, you can see the magnet in action. Brought that penny right to me. So there's a door here that's going to hurt us when we go in, but we got plenty of health. Well, that is incredibly lucky. What happened there was that chest contained a teleport, and that teleport brought us to a deal with the devil. Now, we can take one of these items if we want, but it will permanently reduce our health by 2 hearts. This item here is the Mark, and that's going to give us increased damage, and it's going to give us 1 blue heart. So it's not taking away all of our health entirely, but it's definitely hurtful. However, the extra damage is definitely going to pay off in the long run. So it's a little bit of a risky strategy, but that's kind of what the whole game is about here. There's a nickel in the middle, and we would normally have to use a bomb to get to that, but now, because we have the magnet, it just comes right to us, which is amazing. And let's look at this bluish rock here. If we place a bomb, it'll blow up and turn into 2 blue hearts. So blue hearts are good. They're not quite... well, they're a little bit different than red hearts. The red hearts can be replenished easily because you have red heart containers, and the blue hearts function more as armor. Once they're gone, they're gone. They're a little bit more rare to find, but you don't have a limit on how many you can get, so you can really stack them up high. As you can see, we're already up to 3 of them. Now this guy here, this is Famine. He is one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and being a Horseman of the Apocalypse, he rides a horse, but also he always gives us stupid damage. Always gives us a cube of meat as our reward, which we'll be picking up shortly here. Now he is dead, we pick up our cube of meat, of course a allusion to the game Super Meat Boy, and we move on down to the next floor. So on the second floor here, we will destroy this fly, shoot these guys, won't be a problem for us at all. With our upgraded damage, there's a lit bomb, and the magnet kind of drew that bomb towards us, but that's okay. In our item room we find this terrible item, Kamikaze. If we pick that up and use it, well, it does exactly what it looks like it's going to do. It blows us up. Because we're playing as Isaac and we've beaten the game before, we have the D6 in our inventory, so let's go ahead and use it to re-roll the item, and that gives us the Rosary, which gives us quite a few blue hearts, as you see up there. Now we can go to this room over here. This room is only available to get into if you have all of your red heart containers full, or a equivalent number of blue hearts on top of that. So let's go ahead and take these out. The item I got for facing this gauntlet of enemies was an HP upgrade. As you can see, I now have a second red heart container that is full, and we can use that as health or bargain it away in other deals with the devil as we come across them. So there's an enemy fly there. A couple of these guys are going to chase us around, but that won't be a big deal. A heart we don't need. And let's go to our arcade. So in our arcade we can play, you know, this fortune teller. We can play this guy here, the 3-card Monty dude. And we can play this blood bank. Now what the blood bank does is it takes our hearts and gives us money in return. That paid out really well. You notice it takes your red hearts first rather than your blue hearts, which is good because we still have all of our armor available, and we can easily replenish red hearts. So it's good to get down to half a heart or so if you've got enough blue hearts that you're not going to die. We have 17 cents, which is a great amount of money to have for going to the shop, which I would go to if I had a key to get into it. You saw it just above us there. Sadly I don't have a bomb to blow up this blue rock, which I would do if I could, because it might contain more blue hearts. You saw that I picked up that trinket in the top left corner, the pinky eye. I got it from the fortune teller machine. That's going to give us occasional poison damage with our tears. We're going to be fighting the Duke of Flies here, and this is the special version of Duke of Flies. It's a little bit stronger than the normal version, but he really shouldn't be a problem for us, especially with the upgraded damage from the marked item. So let's destroy him there, and we're able to one-shot these flies because of the mark, which is great. And so we blast everything in here. We get this item. It's not the greatest, but I'll take it. It's going to have a bunch of stuff in it. So we got a bomb, we got a key, we got a blue heart, we got this tarot card, which is the Empress, which makes us more powerful for one room. We can pick up this trinket instead of the poison damage, which is Mom's Pearl, which I think that's what we're going to take because that makes blue heart drops more often. This pill here is a random effect. Let's see what it does. Tears down. Okay, that's a bad effect for us. That's going to make us shoot slower now. So let's go and see what we have with our deal with the devil. Okay. So, again, these items cost 2 red heart containers permanently. So if we take one, we'll have no red hearts left. This item, however, is amazing, so we are going to definitely take it. This is Brimstone. As you can see, it's dramatically changed our appearance and changes our attack as well. No more crying little Isaac. Okay, so now we are by the shop. We've got 19 cents saved up, so let's go ahead and open up the shop and see what we have in here. Let's pick up Bum Friend. This guy is going to follow us around, and every time there's money, he's going to pick it up, and he might pay out with something for it. Let's go and buy this blue heart as well, since we only have blue hearts, and blue hearts are fairly rare. It's good to stock up while we can. Well, those guys blasted a hole in this wall to reveal a secret room, and inside the secret room we got 3 cents. We're gonna let our bum friend pick it up, and then sadly he gave us nothing for it. Nothing inside those fires, so let's come back down. Use our key to open up this item room, and let's pick up Demon Baby. This guy's gonna follow us around and shoot automatically, so he's just basically his own thing. That is Demon Judgment. He gives us items for hearts. Now, if we had red hearts, I would play him, but blue hearts are too rare to be giving away on a guy who probably won't pay out. He can be a lot more stingy. So, let's go in here. It's gonna hurt us and take away some of our hearts. Only thing we found in there was a couple of spiders, so not really worth it. Took us down an entire blue heart, but that's okay. We can get more where that came from. We just bought that blue heart for 3 cents, so 3 cents to investigate that room didn't seem like such a bad deal. These guys are pretty annoying, but we should be able to destroy them fairly easily here. We do have Brimstone, so that makes it so we can shoot over walls, through obstacles, pierce through enemies. It's really one of the most powerful weapons in the game, and a pickup I enjoy every time I get it. That's the end of that guy, and let's move on to the next room. Blast our way through them. What do we have in this chest here? A bomb and a penny. There isn't anything else I'm expecting to find on this floor that's important, but let's go ahead and clear it out for the sake of completion. Let's see what's in this red chest. Well, a bomb's gonna chase us around. That's not good. Let's go into this room. We don't have any red hearts, but we're able to get in this room because technically that's having full health, isn't it? So, you can see Demon Baby doing his thing, automatically shooting at that guy. And Bum Friend just paid out with a key, which is nice. Every time Bum Friend gets a penny or other money, he's got a chance of paying out. He paid out with the Master Key, which is going to unlock every door on this level. Unfortunately, we've already been to every door on this level that's locked, so that's functionally useless for us. We'll also open up any golden chests we came across. So we find nothing of value in that room, really. We've already been to our item room, secret room, shop, mob trap room, and curse room. So let's go invite our boss. This is the Hollow. With Brimstone, this boss is incredibly easy, so we'll just go ahead and destroy him like that. And we earn another deal with the devil. I don't even have anything to give the devil anymore. But let's go ahead and put a bomb here. Oh. Which one of you guys did that? Was it Demon Baby or was it Bum Friend that pushed that bomb out of the way? Well, we get a blue heart for our trouble, and let's pick up this coin purse. It's going to contain a bunch of pills. What does this pill do? The head trip. Okay, so that just hurts us. What does this pill do? telepills. Okay, so that took us to a random location on the map. Not particularly useful, because now we gotta walk all the way back to the room we were just in. So, let's see what this other pill does. Tears down. Okay, we got that earlier. Let's take the Empress card. That orange pill is a telepills just like the other orange pill, and our deal with the devil is gone, unfortunately. We can't open that back up. We teleported out of the room from that pill that we didn't know what it was, and it closed that door forever to us. But that's alright. I didn't have any hearts to trade to the devil anyway. Now, down to the south you see this room, and it looks similar to the other rooms that we had come across. They only open when you have all your red hearts full. Well, this one only opens when you have a single red heart or fewer. And because we have no red hearts, it's always open to us. Now this key's gonna come over here, and we can pick it up, and there's another blue rock. Bum friend. Bum friend was trying to knock that out of the way again. He needs to be more of a friend, less of a bum. Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy them. Bum friend, go ahead and take that money. I'm gonna take this key. Let's go check out this room. Oh, we're gonna find the pact in here, which is amazing. That's gonna give us spirit hearts. That's those blue hearts. And it's gonna give us increased damage. So we are doing great here. We got both the mark and the pact. So our damage should be very high. We are running entirely on blue hearts. So that's very good because we're able to get into all those mob trap rooms and boss trap rooms whenever we want. And yeah, everything's going really good. We got the magnets, so it's picking up items really easy. And we can destroy those guys as soon as they pop up. And Bum Friend's gonna give us a bomb, which is cool. And let's move on into this room. Bum Friend, go ahead and take all that money, but don't drop the item that you're gonna drop on the spikes. Alright, he gives us a pill. We've had pretty bad luck with pills so far, but let's go ahead and take this one. Pretty fly. Okay, so now you see there's a fly orbiting us, in addition to the cube of meat that's orbiting us. And each of those can block shots, and they can block them at random. So that is number one. That's kind of a useless item for us at this point because of our brimstone. So let's go ahead and re-roll it. And that's the miter, which is an excellent item. This is going to increase the chance of blue hearts dropping. Now we have Mom's Pearl to increase the chance of blue hearts dropping, and we have the miter increasing the chance of blue hearts dropping. Strictly speaking, the miter doesn't increase the chance of blue hearts directly. What it does is sometimes a drop that would be a red heart turns into a blue heart, which is good because it effectively makes drops more often of blue hearts. So let's go ahead and fight our boss here. It's gonna be Fistula, who is a really easy boss to fight. It's just gonna be like old-fashioned asteroids here, and we'll just go ahead and blast it with brimstone. This is a much easier battle because we could just hide out behind the rock and destroy everything. Wow, we just got the pentagram. That is another damage up, and we got another deal with the devil. And I probably should have let Bum Friend get that penny. I can't take either one of those because it will take away all of our blue hearts, even though I'd really like to get one of those items. But that's okay. We're doing excellent. We have Mom's Pearl, we have the miter, we just picked up a third damage upgrade in the form of the pentagram. And let's go and pick up this key, move down to the south here, and take out that line of flies and that line of flies. What do we got for us in here? Portable slot machine. Well, it's just about as useless as it sounds. I mean, it's just a slot machine we can carry around and put our money into it and then lose. Alright, well, so we're not going to do that anymore. Let's re-roll that into something good, like poison bombs. So that's going to give us 5 bombs, and it's going to make all of our bombs poisonous. Let's go ahead and go into this room and see what we can find in here. That's going to hurt us to get in, but these blue pills, were these blue pills worth the price of admission? Puberty, no. That doesn't do anything at all. And these pills, I think I've seen these pills before. Pretty Fly is good because now we can have 2 flies and a cube of meat orbiting us. So we got 3 things orbiting us that can block shots, and that's the most number of things you can have orbiting you. So we've got a great chance to block enemy projectiles now. So yeah, I think it was worth it because it cost us a full heart to go in that room and come back out, but it gave us more potential to block shots for the rest of the game, and so I think that that's going to pay for itself. So there's one of our poison bombs we just dropped, so we could get the blue heart that was hidden inside the blue rock, and we're going to open up this golden chest, and that's going to be half a red heart, which is useless. It cost us a key, but oh well. And again, another blue heart, probably thanks to the miter. I see another blue rock there, and so that's going to be great. This is a little mini fistula. Bum friend, go ahead and grab that penny. Nothing for me? Okay, well, stay way back. Stand back. Alright, let's get to this bomb. And another blue heart. We almost have hearts off the screen here. We're doing it excellent. Those flies aren't going to stand in our way at all. And we can move on into this room. I don't like that room. That room, if you go stand on the spikes, you lose a full heart, and sometimes you get an item. Not even an item, but just like a chest. And that chest usually contains pretty weak items, like maybe a penny, or maybe a key. But we're doing fine for all those. We don't need to sacrifice our health. So you see the gimmick with those guys is they run around and chase you, and you gotta knock them down. These guys have giraffe-like necks, but that's not gonna be a problem for us if we move quickly and stay out of their range. Strength card, pretty useless to us. Instead, we're just gonna move on in here. Bum friend, grab that penny. Nothing for me? Okay. Let's use a bomb to get across this chasm. Chasm? Chasm. I think chasm. Alright, pick up that blue heart, that key. Go back with our Empress card, which will come in handy at some point in the game when we need a little bit more strength for a single room. Right now our damage is very high anyway. Not gonna go to the shop. I only have one key and only 2 cents. So I probably couldn't afford anything I would want anyway. These guys are gonna explode when we shoot them, so best to stand back from them. Pick up a bomb, and yeah, let's go ahead and fight our boss. Nothing else to do on this floor, really. This boss is Gish, which is an allusion to the game Gish by Edmund McMillen. It's the guy who made Isaac. Now, if I could stop stop babbling and start paying attention. Should be able to dodge Gish pretty easily. He's just gonna hop around. He's got a predefined pattern. He hops around, shoots, spawns Gishes. Even Demon Baby's getting in on this action here. And he'll be dead fairly soon. Now Gish is a semi-unique boss because he gives a certain item every single time, and that item is Gish. Little Gish. And so we can pick up Little Gish here, and he's going to follow us around, and you can see he shoots when we shoot, and he shoots those little black tar balls, and those will slow down enemies when they get hit. So let's see what our deal with the devil is. Alright, so Guppy's tail we could take for 3 blue hearts, or Sister Maggie for 1 red heart. 1 red heart, of course, would take away all of our hearts. Guppy's tail's okay item's gonna make golden chests spawn more often, but we don't have very many keys, so I'm not really interested in that. But maybe it could tempt me, maybe, if I re-roll these items using my d6. The nail for 3 blue hearts, the nail. Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna lose our d6, so we can no longer re-roll items, but if you look at our health up there, it costs us 3 blue hearts, but watch what happens when I use the nail. I gain a heart, and I scream. Alright, so every single time our nail charges, which I believe takes 6 rooms of combat, then we can use it, and it's going to A, give us a blue heart, and B, make us more powerful for that room, make us do more damage for that one room. So we already have quite a bit of damage, but a little bit more never hurt anyone except my enemies. That's the copper key, makes key drops more often, but I'm just gonna stick with Mom's Pearl instead. Just blast these guys out here. And you can see we get a couple charges on our nail moving up. So it did cost us 3 blue hearts to initially take the nail. So it's going to take a few rooms for that to pay for itself. But in the long run it definitely will. Now, we took some damage there. That was foolish, but that's alright. And We blast those spiders, they turn into 2 little spiders. Now this is excellent for us. Well, a blue heart right there is excellent. But this room here, we can only get in here if we have 1 red heart or fewer, and we meet that criteria, so we're able to pick up this item, which makes us shoot faster, and came with 2 blue hearts. And we're doing a massive amount of damage. Yeah, we should be having no problem here at all. So you can see Gish's effect right there. It covered that guy in tar, which made him slow down. It also slows down any projectiles he shoots. So let's see if we can't get him covered in Gish grime again. You see his projectiles are much slower now. Also, both of his eyes have detached from his head and are floating around the room. So we should have got hit by that projectile there, but instead we were able to dodge it by well, not dodge it, but block it using one of the 3 things orbiting us. So this is cancer. This is a pretty good trinket. Normally it increases our tears, but we don't need to get cancer. We can continue to roll with Mom's Pearl, which is going to increase the likelihood of blue heart drops. So those guys have a similar attack to our Brimstone, but they're no match for us. Another blue heart, probably thanks to Mom's Pearl or the Miter or a combination thereof. Either way, I will take it. Again, we only have 2 cents, so no point going to our shop, especially when we only have 1 key. We need a key to get to the golden chest, but then we want to have a key to open the chest, so we won't be doing that. Ditto for this room, I guess. And we move over here, and just annihilate these guys in front of us. That room was incredibly easy. So we have a charge on our nails. We're going to go ahead and use that. That gives us an additional blue heart, and it makes us strong for this room. And now we're back to regular strength. Some people could say that I should have waited a room to fight enemies with it. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Depends. The nail will also make us slow down for 1 room. I should have let Bumfriend get that. But he just gave us a bad pill. That's a tears down pill. Let's go into this item room and see what we have in here. Lard. Lard gives us 2 red heart containers, which we are not going to take because I don't want to have any red hearts. You might be asking why. Well, because at the end of this level, we're going to be fighting a boss. And once we've fought and defeated that boss, such this blue spike from the original Zelda, we are going to get a new trinket to replace Mom's Pearl. We are going to get the Polaroid. And the Polaroid, as long as you have half a red heart or fewer, as we do, will give you temporary invincibility every time you take damage. If your health is very low, half a red heart or fewer. So, you know what? Let's go back to the shop. We've got 7 cents. It's not a ton of money. Actually, I don't want to backtrack that far. Let's just go ahead and fight our boss. Should be a pretty easy fight. So this is the red version of Mom. It's actually an easy version of Mom to fight because it does not spawn any enemies. It's just all foot and those doors on the side. Those doors on the side will open up and occasionally fire at us, but they shouldn't be too much of a threat. As you see there, just barely able to dodge that there. And a few more shots like this, and Mom shall be defeated. Like so. Okay, so we got a couple of blue hearts from that fight. We got this Polaroid trinket, which is going to give us temporary invincibility every single time we get hit, as long as we don't have any red hearts. Or, well, half a red heart or less. And we got the belt, which is a speed up, and we're going to go down to the next floor. See, we're almost through the game. Let's see. Let's go to the south. These brain guys are annoying because they leave all that red goo on the floor, which does damage to us. Pick up another key, and we get another charge on our nail. Let's go ahead and use our nail here and squash these rocks, because that's another ability the nail gives you. And we can watch out for these lasers. Good thing we got that speed up I'm not gonna go into that room because on this level that we're on now, and in the future, everything does a full heart of damage to you instead of most things doing half a heart and some things doing a full heart. Now everything does a full heart of damage. So we're gonna be fighting Conquest here. Which is a pretty easy boss. He's got those purple homing shots he shoots out, but as long as we hide behind the rocks, we should be fine. Because we have Brimstone, we can, you know, just pierce through. Whoa, that was close. Pierce through the rocks. He can't. He's gonna do this charge he does, where he creates duplicates of himself. But oh, as you can see, we have this shield around us now, thanks to the Polaroid. That's our temporary invincibility, because we don't have any red hearts. So that's why I took it, because I think in the long run, that's going to pay off for us, rather than picking up Lard, which will only give us 2 red heart containers. It's going to drop the white pony, which is something we're not interested in, because I like the nail much, much more. Okay, so now we are on the final level of the original game. Not the final level of our game, though. We are doing great. We have a ton of damage. We have a ton of health. I really don't see anything stopping us. Bum friend, you want to get that penny? Got anything for me? No. It'd be nice if we had a map, so we could see where we were going. Compass. We're also a little bit short on keys. Oh. Took some dumb damage there from those guys, didn't react fast enough to my surroundings, but those guys are deceased now, and this guy orbiting that's not going to be a problem. We will go into our boss trap room. Stem cells, that's a health up. That will give us a red heart container, which will make our invincibility impossible. So we will use our nail, which will give us 1 more blue heart, and let us crush all these rocks, because on this level, the red rocks are sometimes blue rocks, but you can't tell, and they could contain things such as blue hearts, which we saw earlier in the game. But now there's nothing to distinguish the rocks for you, so you just gotta smash them all, or ignore them all. Sometimes you get lucky finding something by chance. There's a bomb gonna chase us, but thanks to our speed up from the belt, won't be a problem. We got incredibly lucky by finding our boss room so quickly. I mean, I just basically went straight to it. Look at the map at the top left corner, perfect. Okay, so this is a major boss in the game. This is It Lives. So we are going to blast those guys there. Shoot all of those enemies that get spawned in the middle. Put a bomb down here. We're gonna fight Monstro. He's incredibly weak, easy to predict, and we are doing so much damage. There's a little Larry Juniors. Drop another bomb in there. Blow up those guys. And we are poisoning It Lives with our poison bombs. Okay, now it's throwing bombs itself, and it will not be moving upwards to hide anymore. It's just going to stay down, which will let us just drop punishment on it until it's destroyed. We should be able to fairly easily dodge any of those bombs coming our way. Gish doing its thing to slow it down, and that's the end. Okay, so we're going to pick up this blue heart here, and we're going to go up to the cathedral. Don't worry, we're getting close to the end. Well, nothing in this room. What do we have down here? Okay, some nasty enemies. These guys, when they see you, they will charge headlong into you and explode. Well, they explode when they get destroyed. So these guys here are kind of annoying, but we're doing so much damage. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. Making things a lot easier for us. Okay, we're gonna be fighting Monstro 2 here. Now we can just get him locked in this little back and forth game. Do a little dance with him I like to call the Monstro Mash. Demon Baby doing his thing, pummeling him, and that should almost be it for him, I guess. Alright, so we get another charge on our nail. I'm gonna actually save this for this room here. So now that I've used the nail, we're a little bit more powerful with respect to damage. So we just gotta dodge these guys here. These guys are named Loki. They won't be a problem. You got a pretty predictable pattern. They spawn those. They spawn those flies, but as long as Demon Baby doesn't blow up one of those flies when it comes near us, we should be okay. All right, that was an easy fight as expected. Smash these rocks just because I like smashing rocks. Let's move on to the next floor, or next room. I can't believe those guys didn't die. There we go. I can't believe I didn't take any damage there. So there's a golden chest. I don't want to open it because that will unleash a mob of enemies to attack me. Not interested in that at the moment. Let's see. Went the wrong way there. Found 2 dead ends, but let's see what's up here. Those guys going to blow up in a big chain reaction. And another pill. You know what? I'm not going to take it. It could be a health up pill, which will ruin our Polaroid invincibility chances. This guy is War. He's going to charge at us, but thanks to our little Gish, he's going to be very slow when he does so. So he's not much of a threat. He's going to spawn a bunch of bombs here, but we can just run away from him. And he's lost his horse now. He's going to chase after us. But again, because we have little Gish slowing him down, he's not going to be much of a threat. So let's go ahead and destroy him. Move over to the next room. And repeat over here. So, destroy that guy. Let's kill that fly. Do I want to go to the left or down? Let's go down. This is one of my least favorite enemies to fight. This is Daddy Longlegs. He's not my least enemy. He's not a least liked enemy to fight because he is particularly difficult. It's just because he's difficult to hit. He's a weird hitbox about him. You can hit him in the head, you can hit him in the feet. Sometimes you miss. I don't know why. One more shot ought to do it. See if Demon Baby can get in there while I'm charging my laser. No. Demon Baby, get that spider. Okay, so we got another charge on our nail, but I'm going to save it for our boss fight, which is actually in that room right there. Let's deal with these couple of widows here. Ah, die! Well, he got us before we were able to kill him. I was hoping our cube of meat would tear him apart, but no such luck. The Emperor. That is a great card. Okay, we have the Empress. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go fight Isaac. We're gonna use our nail to increase our damage. We're gonna use our Empress card to increase our damage. We are gigantic right now. Look at how gigantic we are. We should be doing a ton of damage every time we hit Isaac. The way the Isaac fight works is every time you hit him, he shoots back at you. But because we have little Gish, he sometimes gets slowed, and when he's slowed, his projectiles are slowed, which is key to winning this fight since he shoots out so many projectiles so often. Another great thing we have going for us is the fact that we have 2 flies orbiting us and a cube of meat orbiting us, which means his projectiles will be blocked fairly often. Not every time, but often enough that we haven't taken damage yet. Maybe it's my great dodging skill. Maybe it's the halo of flies. Now these angels are going to be quite annoying, but... Oh, we got our first piece of damage, so while we were hurt, I went in there and placed a poisonous bomb. So now Isaac is poisoned temporarily. Isaac is destroyed, and the angel is destroyed. Now, we will go back out here. Look how tiny we are now. Let's go ahead and grab our Emperor card, which will take us straight to the boss on the next level. Now, this next level is amazing because we start out with these 4 golden chests, and each one of these chests is guaranteed to contain an item. So there's Monstro's Tooth, there's the Yum Heart, there's the Guardian Angel, and there's the PhD. Okay, so all of these are terrible. Guardian Angel is probably the only one that's useful here. This is going to replace one of the flies orbiting around us, and is going to make everything around us orbit faster, which increases the chance of it blocking something. Yum Heart gives us 1 red heart every 6 rooms, or replenishes 1 red heart container every 6 rooms, which we don't have any of. Monstro's Tooth just drops down Monstro. PhD makes our pills better, but we've had pretty terrible pills. The nail is going to be useless for us because it's not charged up, and using the Emperor card, we're going straight to the boss. Isaac versus who? So, this fight is going to be remarkably similar to the last fight that we just fought, but the difference here is the blue baby is going to spawn flies. That's okay. We can deal with flies. We also have Monstro's Tooth available to use. We're just going to drop down a big ol' Monstro. I'm going to wait to use that. You can only use it once per room. Oh, that was good dodging right there. Or maybe it was Guardian Angel blocking some projectiles for us. Okay, he's on his second phase and we took our first damage, so let's go ahead and drop a bomb in there. Poisoned him. So the thing about poisoning him is it does damage over time, and every time he gets damaged, he shoots projectiles, so it just makes him shoot more. So let's see if we can sneak another bomb in there. Indeed we did. Block some more shots. Poison him. Okay, I'm gonna drop Monstro's Tooth. I don't know if that hit him or not. If it didn't do very much damage. We still have health off the screen, so we're doing great. Guardian Angel doing its thing, blocking a lot of projectiles for us, which is great. This guy is almost dead. We took some more damage, so we are invincible. But that should be the end of him right there. We're gonna get another blue heart, and that's how you beat the Binding of Isaac.